Hello my friends, here's APS Slovenia again, and today we're going to be going over the Arex Delta X. Okay, look, I know it's not AK related, and I know it's not even surplus, but it's Slavic made, so we get a pass, right? But yes, today we're going to be playing around with the Arex Delta X, new pistol coming out of Slovenia. Former Yugoslavia, former Soviet Union, close enough, you know, Russian, it works. But yeah, cue the generic montage. Let's take this apart. Alright, so let's get all up in these nerdy guts, but before we do, a quick word from our sponsor.
Today's sponsor, of course, you guessed it, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends has taken over and is the first game to bring a true console-level experience right to your phone. With hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 500 champions blessed with unique skills, you can build your team, develop your champions, and raid your way. Use my links below to download Raid yourself, either on your PC or on your mobile phone. Some of the raid champions that I've been using recently include Manaya, who's basically just evil Snow White, and Drexthar Blood Twin, because honestly, he's just scary as f***. But even more than that, he's great at attacking multiple enemies at once. What I like about the game is that it is a great way to kill time on your phone. Like when you're waiting in the doctor's office to check out that thing that probably isn't an STD, but you definitely want to make sure just in case. And this month, Raid has a jam-packed schedule of events to kick off the summer. As always, they've got a bunch of brand new champions coming out, and every single one of them looks absolutely badass. There's also a new rotation on the Doom Tower, which if you want to finish this month is where a lot of those new champions are going to come in handy. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code, and you'll get an epic hero, Chinoru, plus 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in-game. And all this treasure will be waiting for you here. It's just that easy. Click the link in the description. I'll see you in-game.
So the Arex, or the Arex Delta X, is a polymer frame striker fire pistol. Wow, how unique. Pretty much the standard for most modern handguns, but what makes this one different? For me personally, I was not a super big fan of the Delta Gen 1, the very first version they released on the market. I like Arex, I like those guys a lot. Wasn't my cup of tea. I think they made a lot of improvements on the second gen. One of them, just the entire grip of the frame is entirely different. It's better in my opinion. Swappable back straps, that's pretty useful, especially if you have a fucked up weird shaped hand. The slide is actually already cut to accept optics, which is super nifty. You don't have to pay for an aftermarket slide or have some work done to your gun. It just automatically comes that way from the factory. And on top of that, you also have ambidextrous controls. So the mag release works from both sides and the slide release works both ambi. Great news for wrong-handed shooters. Another feature it also has is a striker indicator, letting you know with that little red bead back there when the striker is actually back and the trigger is ready to be pulled. Taking it apart, it actually breaks down pretty much exactly like a Glock. Actually, a lot of modern handguns really are just starting to adopt that style of takedown. So yeah, you just pull the slide back slightly, drop those two little tabs there on both sides, pull the slide off and forward. You don't pull it fully forward like you do on the Glock, you just kind of pull it up and off, which I think is pretty neat. And yeah, everything is, like I said, exactly where you think it would be, just exactly like a Glock. So the takedown, if you're used to the Glock style of handgun, then you're pretty much used to this gun. Now, being a handgun made in Eastern Europe, I would have preferred a Makarov style takedown, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. But for this one right here, for reassembly, like I said, you just put this back on, not all the way forward like you do on a Glock, just right on top of the frame there, rack it back, and you're off to the races. There's a lot of things I do like about this handgun. A couple of things that I don't like. The polymer feels a little cheap and it's just super light, so it's a little snappy, especially on the sport hand when you have shitty handgun fundamentals like I do. It's a little snappy in the recoil as far as just like trying to keep proper grip on it, and it's kind of exacerbated when you look down a red dot. You can kind of see exactly how much you suck at handgun shooting by where that dot is going. Overall, I do say vast improvement over the Gen 1, and I actually do think I would carry this handgun. But this is beginning to sound a little bit like a gun review, and that's not what we do here. So I'm just gonna do what I do best and go back to shooting trash and making shitty jokes. Now it's time to test if this gun truly deserves to take its place amongst other Slavic handguns. How does it do with shitty steel-cased ammo? Been a long time saying of the channel, if it can't handle the steel, it does not deserve the brass, and I believe that is an axiom. In fact, I have it tattooed on the small of my back. Alright, so here, just a little proof here, we're running the steel case garbage through here, and firing. Whoop. Oh, pardon me, sir. And firing. She doth handle the steel, so she do deserveth the brass. And now, don't lie, you saw this coming. There you go. White Claw penetration testing in 3, 2, 1. Just want to point out how that was a perfect shot right through that little hole in the steel that I totally didn't even know was there. It's because we're professionals, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try this at home. Also, you shouldn't be shooting off handguns at home. That's just a bad fucking idea. What the hell's wrong with you? So, farewell, ye nectar of the gods, sacrificed upon the altar of shitty YouTube entertainment. All right. Anyways, guys, that's another cool gun for the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you wanted to see more behind-the-scenes content about the Texas life here amongst other gun tubers, go ahead and check out our B channel. We actually just dropped a video of the 10 million subscriber celebration video with Demolition Ranch. Super awesome to be a part of the community out here. I love all these guys, and also thank you for Bob's Range for allowing us to film out there. Super cool that we don't have to film in the back of a abandoned Waffle House parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning and then police our brass before we have to run home. Yeah, never fucking doing that again. Also, I would like to thank Clean for inviting us out here as well. He's the streamer that's in the bay next to us who's been ruining all of our audio this entire time. Good friend of mine. I greatly appreciate his support. And yeah, that's all we got for today. As always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks. Hello, my friends. Is it Slovenia again? Fuck me. God damn it.
Go away.
I'll see you later. Okay.